We see children of every age, from infancy until teenage years. They're scared, confused, frightened about what's going to happen, what has happened to them. And it is of great comfort to know that they have a safe place to go into, to stay for however long it takes to find them a suitable placement so that we can ensure their safety and keep them away from harm.
Between 2,500 and 3,500 children are in child protection in Florida's 6th Judicial Circuit. They receive minimum support from the state for housing, food, and clothes. When they are removed from their homes, often in the middle of the night, they are brought to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Child Protection Investigation Division with only the clothes they are wearing. That's when Suncoast Voices is called in to do what we do best. The mission of Suncoast Voices for Children is to provide for the unmet physical, psychological, educational, and social needs of abused, abandoned, and neglected children in Pinellas and Pasco counties. So how did this program start?
My name is Donna Gaffney, and I'm the co-founder of Suncoast Voices for Children. I'd like to tell you a little about the history of Voices. It was in 2004, I had been a guardian ad litem for 6 years, advocating for the children in the dependency care system of Pinellas and Pasco counties. It became very clear to me that once children were taken into foster care, their basic needs were being met. That is, there was a roof over their head, clothing, and food on the table. However, that's about all the state provides. The extras that add to the normalcy of childhood and promote the development of healthy self-esteem, things like sporting opportunities, extracurricular activities, scouting, tutoring, these things were not being provided for by the state. I realized quickly these voiceless children were not being given every opportunity to develop into productive and healthy adults. It was at this time an aunt left me a sum of money and said to me simply, "Donna, use it to help those children you're always telling me about." I met with another guardian ad litem, Sandra Killian, and together we founded the nonprofit Suncoast Voices for Children, dedicated to improving the lives of abused, abandoned, and neglected children.
Since our inception in 2004, Voices has spent more than $1.4 million fulfilling the needs of at-risk children in Pinellas and Pasco counties. We have been able to fulfill every request within our mission, from DCF agency case managers, child protective investigators, guardians ad litem, Ready for Life's Mommy and Me program. The number of requests has increased more than 6-fold in the last 10 years and continues to grow. In 2015 alone, we served over 1,700 children without accepting any state or federal dollars. Voices is able to respond immediately in emergency situations. 89% of all dollars given to Suncoast Voices goes directly to children. So what exactly does Suncoast Voices for Children do, and how do we help? These words, prevent, protect, provide, embody what we do and who we are. But preventing, protecting, and providing for the vast needs of these kids takes a lot of time and coordination. And it all starts at our weekly request committee meeting.
Okay, this first request is from a CPI, and it is for mattresses for 5 children that have been removed multiple times, and each time they've been separated, but this time they're placed with their grandmother, and she works nights as a CNA. She's worked with the same employer for 25 years.
God bless her.
And she's desperately trying to keep these kids together. All she needs is the beds. She has everything else.
Me and my brothers and sisters had to leave our mom and dad. Our grandmother wanted to keep us but didn't have any place for us to sleep. We were going to be separated. But she said she asked for beds for us and she got them. Our CPI said they came from Suncoast Voices for Children. I wanted to say thanks for keeping me with my brothers and sisters.
What's more, Voices protects these kids from unsafe environments, where infants are co-sleeping with adults, putting them at high risk of death. where children are sleeping in urine-soaked or bug-infested pallets on floors, where toddlers bounce around in the back seats of cars without the solid protection of car seats, where kids find that medicine bottle with contents that look like candy, and where preteens can easily get the gun that sits on the bedside table with horrific consequences.
This next case is from a CPI. It's an infant currently living with a relative because the family, the parents, abandoned that child and left town after selling everything they received at a baby shower, and they need a pack and play so that baby can sleep and a dresser.
How old is that baby?
9 months.
I just wanted to say thank you to Suncoast Voices for providing me with a crib, dresser, and other baby items when her parents left her. I couldn't let her go to strangers, but I didn't have anything for her. She would have had to sleep with me. Suncoast Voices gave me what I needed to take care of her immediate needs.
Providing the life that these kids deserve is precisely what Voices helps to do. These kids deal with such challenges, it's no wonder their grades suffer. Their emotions are often unmanageable, and their future feels out of control. And while important, it's not just about feeling normal. It's really about channeling their struggles towards something meaningful and helpful to them.
Okay, this next one, gals, when the case manager went to check on 2 boys last night, been in foster care 5 years. They thought they had the children in a summer camp. As it turned out, the camp was full. These children have really struggled in school, and they're finally making positive progress, and the case manager feels that by getting them in summer camp, which would be positive, not negative, it would further that progress for these 2 kids.
Thank you for donating money for summer camp because I really like the camp and I have fun. We go swimming every day. I wanted to stay at the camp. It helps me exercise and keeps my heart pumping, and I don't have to be bored at home just sitting somewhere bored. Instead, let's have fun. Thank you for you and your community helping us in the camp.
You might think a birthday cake is nothing special, but sometimes it is the little things that can make the biggest difference in a child's life. While Suncoast Voices for Children can and does offer big things, like a child's very own bed, tutoring, or a summer camp, we also try to see the world through their eyes, and sometimes all it takes is a birthday cake. But it takes you to make that difference for a child. Suncoast Voices for Children. Prevent, protect, provide. It's what we do. It's who we are. Thank you for being a voice in the lives of these very special children.